Class 210 was a very special class, because every student there had killed an adult, but the creepiest part was that their leader was the cutest girl. She was extremely good at hiding her true nature. When Santa asked her what gift she wanted, she said she wanted Santa's thumb, because out of all 10 fingers, losing the thumb was the most inconvenient. And not only that, she demanded he cut it off right then and there. He knew she was messed up in the head, but he never expected her to be that twisted. That day the guy's class was assigned to clean, but clumsy Futura accidentally bumped into a girl. Luckily the guy had quick reflexes, and caught a flower pot before it fell. Otherwise they would have needed a new one. Seeing the girl had a lot to carry, the helpful guy offered to lend a hand. Then, he and Futura followed her to a semi-basement. He was surprised to find a classroom down there, and she told him this was class 210. He was taken aback, because he only knew of 5 second-year classes. Turns out this was the class for kids who had killed adults. He said there were only a few kids there, and that included her. Right after she said that, another student shut the door. The guy broke out in a cold sweat. How had he not noticed before? The damaged plants. Seats turned away from the desk. He should have seen it right away. This classroom was seriously off. The juvenile protection law was a real blessing. If a minor killed someone, as long as the victim was an adult, it was not a crime. Kids like them could enjoy this era without any fear. Futura said that while pulling him to leave, but found the door was locked, so she told the girl to open it. Turns out Futura had heard there was an interesting student in the regular class, so their class had been searching hard for them. That's right, the person they were after was Santa. The moment those words came out, the guy's heart jumped into his throat. Luckily he had Futura, his fiancée, with him. Her words completely erased their doubts, and they let them go. Once they got outside, Futura dropped the act. She was actually terrified the whole time. Her combat ability was so low it barely registered. In a situation like that, she could only surrender immediately, because those kids were killers, especially their leader, that cute little girl. That was the scariest part. Women were really good at hiding their true selves. While they were joking around, Futura noticed her cat keychain was gone. She thought she might have left it in class 210. The guy said he would go get it. Scene shift. The guy had his red tracksuit and stood in front of class 210. It was terrifying, but he could not forget those words. To become stronger, he had to push through the fear. The chairman was probably talking about this basement, but fear kept him frozen. While he was hesitating, Futura suddenly opened the door. The moment she saw an adult, her eyes changed instantly, but when she realized it was Santa, her expression shifted again. In just a few seconds, her face changed so fast. She deserved an Oscar for that. She could not believe her prayers were answered. She had always wanted to meet Santa. Then she brought green tea to serve him, because everyone, even teachers, were too scared of being killed to ever step foot in their classroom. So the students of class 210 were lonely. If they wanted to see Santa, they must have wanted something. So he asked what they wished for. But before that, she made him drink the green tea off the floor. These kids definitely had issues. Meanwhile, since they could not find the guy, Higashimura and Inukai asked Futura if she knew where he was. Hearing he went to the class of adult killers, Higashimura took emergency action. The next second, he pulled off his boots. That was against school rules, but this was an emergency, so he did not care. Then he went down the stairs in style. Back to the guy. Futura asked him, "Do you know why the school's uniform comes with boots?" These hard leather boots were hard to put on and take off. They were basically shackles made to control the students. Those obedient kids, who did not mind wearing them, were the most convenient for adults. So taking off boots on campus was a violation of school rules. Most people never realized they were all trapped here. Everyone happily went about their school life, but those who resisted were exiled and locked away in this semi-basement.